What's this? Oh my god, climbing from the bottom takes way too long. Tell everybody that I'm sorry, but I'm never gonna come back.
What's up, everybody? It's your guys. It's your boy Hobo here. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. Today, I'm here to give you the starting lineup for Week 1 of the Vancouver Stealth Rocks versus the Dallas Starmies. And oh my lord, this is going to be a very tough and exciting matchup. I'm super pumped up for it, and let's just get right into the starting lineup. And this is going to be one of the very hardest matches. It's going to be Week 1, and we normally lose Week 1, so I'm going to bring the Hobo squad like usual, and hopefully we can get things going on. So I'm going to be starting off with Lady Hobo. Lady Hobo's going to be our defensive wall. He has things like basically Weavile. This team is basically trying to destroy Weavile before Weavile can get out of hand, and that's what we're doing. So basically this is Milotic. Milotic's just a very bulky Mon. We're carrying Stalled, Recover, Toxic, and Ice Beam. It hits his team pretty easily. Recover to get things, restore things away. And we're also carrying Marvel Scale, so if I have the chance to activate Marvel Scale, I will take it, okay? If I'm going to predict a Toxic going onto this thing, I'll even take it. If it's a T-Wave, I'll take it. Any type of status, I need it on this Milotic, so I can actually live hits better from Weaviles, which is basically one of the main mons that I freaking hated drafting around. My next mon is going to be Wishing Hobo. Now, Wishing Hobo is going to be a very cool set. We're going to be running a modest Wishing Hobo. Even though he has things to outspeed us, I think running 32 in speed will be enough to do it. This can be our Stealth Rocking Mon with Shadow Ball, Side Shock, and Wish, because it's a Jirachi. Why not? My next mon is going to be Punching Hobo, and we're going to be running the Assault Vest Guts set with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Knockoff, and Poison Jab. This thing just basically takes a Hyper Voice from the Sylveon. I think that's what he had. I think he had a Sylveon that I had to prep for, and that's what I did. I know he did have a Fairy, that's why we did carry Poison Jab. And that's basically it, basically standard Hobo. Now this is Team Hobo. Hashtag Team Instinct, hashtag Team Hobo. We're supporting Team Instinct in the Battle of Pokemon Go. So that's what we're doing here. We're basically carrying leftovers, more physically defensive than specially defensive, and we have enough speed to outspeed Mega Heracross. So we can basically kill it with the Air Cutter when it's needed. And that is about it. T-Bolt hit things like Amolga, Moga, and you know, we have enough bulk that we can live an Icicle Crash from a Jolly, and from an Adamant to Weavile. You know, it's enough bulk so we can live it. Now, it's going to be a roll, but it's more of a roll in our favor. Last but not least, just kidding, we are going to be bringing GG, it's Hobo, Mega Sceptile coming through, as it's a very cool day when you see Mega Sceptile basically say hi. We are running a very weird set, and guys, the IVs this really does mean something. Okay, so basically this is enough bulk so I can have a 50-50 chance of living a timid Moonblast from Whimsicott. I only need 96 and special attack to destroy a Whimsicott, after Mega Evolving with a HP Poison, Dragon Pulse, and Leaf Storm, just basically round up the coverage. And Protect is so I can scout out moves to see if, oh, maybe he's choice, oh, maybe he's not. And it's basically, this is WinCon if Team Hobo can't do anything, or the next mon, which we are going to be bringing my boy Ricky Heracross in Night. We're going to carry a nice Choice Scarf Heracross, which Mega Horn does way too much to his team. Close Combat does enough damage to his team. Knockoff does a whole lot of booty to this team. And just EQ, just basically, if he doesn't have anything, and if it's low enough, EQ can kill a lot of things. So I'm really pumped up for our Week 1 matchup. Excuse me. We're going to be having this match live, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. And until next time, or until the match starts, I'll be seeing you soon, so excuse me. I'm going to pause until it happens. And now, this is the awkward portion where I told you guys that we're going to be live comming it, and now we are post-comming it. This is because my live comm is gone. Okay, so recently, my Camtasia's been losing audio files for me, and luckily, I was able to find the starting lineup video portion, and sadly, yeah. But let's just go right into my opponent's team, and this is what he brought. He brought Weavile, the thing that I can't switch into to save my life. He brought Alamoga, which is bulky as heck, but luckily I do have my ye old boy Mega Sceptile. He also did bring Golurk, which I strongly didn't think he was going to bring, because honestly, I have so many checks to Golurk. Why bring it? Unless he wants to be like a Stealth Rock lead, which is alright, but he has Mew, so I don't know. He did bring Whimsicott, which was a kind of like, must-bring pick, but hey, it's whatever. He also brought Mew, which is most likely going to be the defensive backbone of the team, and he also did bring Heracross and Knight. Mega Heracross versus Standard Heracross. My boy Ricky is about to come out here and beat the living schnucks out of one of us, so either way, this is going to be a very tense match. Looking at his team, I'm like super scared. I literally was super scared, but I did decide to lead off with the Mon that I did lead off with, and let's just hop right into the match, as I do decide to lead off with my boy Ricky. Now, the reason why I led off with Ricky out of every single Mon in the game was Ricky had a good matchup against every leading Mon, barring Whimsicott, which I knew he was probably not going to lead unless he was like maybe the like choice spec set, whatever. So I basically lead off with Ricky, and I know Mega Horn is doing a lot to a lot of things, so I'm going to go for the Mega Horn right off the back, and I'm doing a decent chunk of this thing, and I see that Golurk has no item, or right now I see no item on Golurk, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to get my Stealth Rocks here. I'm just basically sacking off Wishing Hobo here, as literally Wishing Hobo cannot do anything, but I do get a Death Drop on the Mew, and he does switch out into Alamoga, and I'm like, might as well switch out into my boy Ricky, as I know he's going to switch out, and I'm going to make a double into my low tick here, because I'm predicting the Toxic now. Now, that's what I kind of predicted. I predicted a Toxic, so I can get my Lady Hobo status. As I said in the team builder, I really want my Lady Hobo status already, because literally I needed status to take on the Weavile more appropriately. So out comes the Mew, and I'm like, whatever, I'm going to throw the Toxic on the Mew, and there it goes. Basically, I was able to synchronize, and I was basically able to guarantee that status that I really needed, so I'm really happy about this. As now he's going to pop a Yui, and that did nothing. My low tick eats up hits for days, and I do go for the Scald here. I'm just trying to get a burn, as I do get a burn, which is great. And yeah, I kind of predicted the switch, but I mean, I did say I'm sorry in the chat, and you know, he's gonna probably go, oh, what you said was great, but I mean, it was really great for me at the moment. So now that U-turn did absolutely nothing, and I'm able to get off a wish with my Wishing Hobo, and I'm going to fire off a Shadow Ball, trying to get this Death Drop here, you know, just trying to be a Jirachi, as he is going to be able to Wish Protect, so he's showing off some pretty cool moves. I'm just going to Shadow Ball, just trying to get in my mind's opponent's moveset here, so I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball, trying to get another Death Drop. It does happen, and now I'm going to predict the switch out. I'm going to go straight into my boy Ricky, as he is going to switch right into Mew, and there's nothing in this world right now wants to take a hit, except for Alamoga. So I'm going to go straight in for the Mega Horn and do a third to him, but sadly he is Rocky Helmet, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. Now I'm going to go out to GG, it's Hobo, and here I'm going to make a very dumb play, knowing that he had the Whimsicott in the back, and that the Whimsicott was most likely the obvious switch in here. I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, because literally, if I went for HP Poison there, I would have been a god. But I was literally thinking that maybe Heracross would come in, try to come in for free, as I'm going to go in for the Dragon Pulse. Now, here is a very cool set of plays here, as he's going to go for the or I'm gonna go for the HP poison, and he lives because he has that berry. He has the Calepi berry, or whatever the hell you say it's name. He has the berry basically, so I'm like, oh no, the berry! No way! And I'm quite sad. I'm only doing 53%. If I got the same roll and I was max special attack, I would have guaranteed killed it. Just to think about that, guys, I would have guaranteed killed it if I had more special attack investment. But I did enough, so I knew, but it's whatever. And now here, I'm like, okay, well, it's a 50-50 shot right now. If I live or not, and I do die to the Moonblast. Now, was he timid or was he basically modest? I do not know. I think he was modest, so it was a guaranteed kill. But if he was timid, darn it, I lost the 50-50. I'm quite sad. So I'm going to go out into Wishing Hobo here, and I'm going to take the Moonblast. But it is a crit, and I'm like, oh baby, a crit. But hey, I'm going to go for Shadow Ball and let basically Wishing Hobo get a kill. And now, how comes the Weavile? And this thing made me so mad here, as basically now he went for the knockoff. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna knock off predicting the Mew switch in, and he activates the Copal Berry. I'm like, holy shoot, this man is the Berry Master. Coming through. The berry's coming through, man. And here, I'm gonna basically go in for the Wish, or no, I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. I thought I went for Wish, but hey, I'll go for Shadow Ball, just do a damage. No, he's going to Soft Boil, or he's going to go for Knockoff here. So I am going to switch into my my Punching Hobo, and that's that. So now here, I think I'm actually at a good... Now here, I'm going to switch Sack off Wishing Hobo. And reasons why I did this, and not do what I should have done, was because, honestly, I thought Conkeldurr died at that range, and I really wanted to free switch into Heracross, which I did. But looking at calcs prior to this, yeah, I mean, literally the set of plays I made right there was very stupid, but at the mindset, at that time, I was alright. So I'm gonna go out to Ricky, and we're going for the knockoff, and he literally has the Copal Berry, and I'm in shame. And he's speedy, so he's gonna go for the EQ there, and he's gonna kill me, and I'm quite sad. So here I go out into Team Hobo, and this is literally the only thing that saved me, and I have enough speed to outspeed it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And here is what happens. Okay, so now here. And the most tragic event in history is about to happen here, okay? Like, Ultimate Despair has hit the field. Ron Weasley versus Team Hobo. And I was looking at calcs, and I spent a good 5 minutes looking at calcs. And you guys are going to see the calculations on the screen right now. And what was going on was, if I got a mid-roll, I won the game. Okay, Icicle Crash gets a min-roll, I win the game. Okay, barring him being Assault Vested or whatever. Okay, if he misses, I win the game. If he gets either a decent roll or a high roll, I lose. Literally. So right here, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, well, I do have two switch-ins to, I have my switch-in, which would be into my Lotic, but if I switch out here, I'm in Ice Shard range, and this is going through my mind right now. I'm in Ice Shard range. I can bluff me being Scarfed, but I'm in Ice Shard range now. So this literally was the most scariest thing in the world. I had Landorus. I could have brought Yachi Berry Landorus and probably won the game, but this is what happened. So I'm risking the biscuit. I'm gonna go for T-Bolt here as he misses Icicle Crash, and I'm like, yes. In the back of my mind, I'm like, yes, I won. At the same time, I'm like, holy shoot, how the heck did that happen? Like, literally, I have this curse where I lose week ones, and towards the end, we were doing the math after the match, and he thought he was this set, but actually he was Black Glasses instead of the Adamant one that he was, and we were doing calcs, everything. I was doing calcing like crazy because I had to make sure that that miss really didn't matter, which in the end it does matter, but it was more like a 50-50 if you include the miss that could happen in the mid roll or the roll that I needed. I did calcs, and basically it was a 50-50, and it looks like I won to that point. But here I do have to make the switch out. And I do make the switch out in the Lady Hobo as he goes into the sword stance, and he's gonna knock off. And luckily, Lady Hobo has the Marvel skills, and able to kill it off with the Scald. And last but not least, Team Hobo is gonna be able to clean up the rest of the game with going with a mixture of Air Cutter plus yeah, Air Cutter, which I do get a crit, by the way, which really doesn't matter, plus T-Bolt on the Almoga, and that is game. Congratulations, guys, we have won week 1, and yeah, I'm quite sad, that what happened. I was literally, during the live comm, I was silent. There was nothing I could say. I mean, it was a very close match, but I mean, in a way, I felt confident up Amon, but at the same time, it'd be hit, that would have been a different story. Then basically, I would have to beg for a mid roll, and if I got the same roll that I got on with my T-Bolt, yeah. But hey, that's whatever, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and comment below. Next week, we are going to be fighting the another Texas team. We're going to be fighting the Texas Trappers, coached by Hunter, and this is going to be fun. He's going to face the ultimate despair that I gave to give to Robert. I'm very sorry about that, but hey, I guess it's going to happen. As Junko has helped me go through this match, and we're about to show some more despair as we're going to be doing the rain versus the sun. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, it's your boy Connie Hobo. See you later. Bye.